Okay. All right. So it looks good. Ms. Duke, I think we came back and we have unlimited minutes now. I think it should be okay.
No, I think it's only 40 minutes, but I just don't want to disrupt the class, so we change the Zoom next week. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we'll do 40 more minutes today. And that's enough to get some more points across to the young students. Okay, John, are you there?
Yes.
All right. So you were just about to say something about the animals in the zoo.
Yes, in my opinion, I think it is better for the elephant. In Vietnam, there's some zoo do that too. And you have to pay the money to take a ride on the elephant to go around.
Okay, so about the zoos in Vietnam, one more time, please.
Yes, in Vietnam, there are some zoos that you need to pay the money, then you can ride on the elephant back around the zoo. The zoo, I think, is really big, and when I come to that zoo, I see is the elephant go a lot of around. I think it must be very tired.
Very good, John. So the elephants get tired from carrying people all day long. But you said, John, this zoo has a lot of space for the animals to walk around in?
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh,
Sorry.
Wait, he's talking. Let's let John talk, okay?
Sorry.
Okay, so John?
I say that the zoo is really big and the elephant have to carry people all around it.
So this is hard work and it's difficult for the elephants, yeah. Great points, John. So that would be the opposing argument. I'm going to go to Vanessa. Vanessa, would you like to offer an opinion about the zoos and the elephants?
Yes. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
So John was saying that these elephants, even in the Vietnamese zoos, they have to work really hard by carrying people all day in these elephant chairs. He said the zoo is big and they let the animals have a big place to walk around, but he feels that it's just very hard work to make the animals do this work all day long. And then we have the bear in the cage. What do you think the bear feels being in this cage all day long? What's your opinion about that, Vanessa?
I rarely go to the zoo, so I think that the bears would be bored and sad because they should be free. And I remember I watched some movies and I think that the bear lives in forest, not in the cages.
Yeah, the bears in the cage are really, really sad, Vanessa. That's why I put the bear picture there because, bears are really intelligent and they like to walk all around. They need like many, many kilometers to walk around. To keep it in a cage is like really bad. So that would be you could say, well, I think bears are cute in cages and we love bears. But the opposing argument is they're just not happy in these cages, right?
Yes.
So, yes, more.
I am also a person who like to walk all day long. So if I cannot go and I'm also in a cage, I would die. So I think that So I think that the bears will be sad.
Yeah, it's true, Vanessa. I like to walk all day too, and I can't imagine being in a cage all day. Vanessa, one time a famous cartoon guy did for a magazine, it showed all the animals outside the cage, and inside the cages were human beings, right? And I thought that was a really interesting thing. All right, let me jump to Mary. Mary, you have your hand up. What would you like to say, Ms. Mary? Mary always has interesting things to say.
Yes.
Mary, zoos with animals like bears and elephants and monkeys in the zoos. Good thing, bad thing? Remember, this is a debate class, so you can tell me one good thing, one bad thing, please.
It's bad to keep animal in a cage because animal need to walk. Animal need space so they could live, and they need to they need to go to their own environment. They cannot live with other animals. And just like people, if we live in a cage, we will be weaker for all things.
Yeah.
And put elephant need to walk too. Elephants need to go out and walk. They need to go everywhere they need to go, but they don't need to go at the zoo. They need to go their own environment. Every animal have their own environment for their own.
Very nice, Mary. Some really good points. Now, can anybody raise your hand? Can you think of something that's good about a big, healthy zoo? Mary, we have two Marys. Oh my gosh. We have Elizabeth. You raised your hand. Elizabeth, would you like to join in on this discussion?
Okay.
So Mary mentioned that animals need a really big, open, natural environment. Can you think of anything that's good or positive about a zoo?
I think that they don't need to find food or try to survive in the world. Just stay there and the zookeeper will give them food and water for all the day. But as well as that, the bad thing is that they don't have freedom. And imagine that you're stored in a cage for a day. It's too boring.
Yeah.
Imagine you were in the cage for 15 years or 50 years, and what do you feel about that? That was like, oh my God, I cannot do anything. I cannot go out there. I don't see anything, and people are standing around and looking and taking photos. It's just so boring and
Elizabeth, in the school, in the primary school, do your classes, your schools in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, do you go to visit the zoo with the whole class?
No, but I have gone to the zoo.
Okay. I asked that question because when we were primary students, a trip to the zoo was really exciting. But, you know, Elizabeth, that was 50 years ago, and they're trying to make the zoo a better place with what John said, big open places for the animals. And so it really changed. When I was a boy, when I was 6 years old, I remember seeing this really big gorilla in a glass cage, and he was just sleeping all day and he looked really unhappy. So even when I was 6 or 7 years old, I knew that this wasn't maybe a good idea. And we were all afraid of the gorilla. And some kids were making crazy faces. Yeah.
And all people want to see them stand up and then go around and like play with them, like kids and children like that.
Yeah, and they like it, but do the animals like it? We have to think about that. All right, this is an excellent discussion. You know, I almost think I want to start chat rooms because everybody's raising their hand, and that I think the story of the zoo is creating some really good debate discussion. So Elizabeth, I'll do the breakout rooms with the teacher's assistant Mizuki and Emma, and then I will put you into one of those rooms to jump in and help the students. I'm going to stay in the main room. So you guys, the debate topic for 10 minutes or 15, take as much time as you want, you guys, because you all have good things. John has his hand up and Mary has her hand up. This zoo topic really created some great discussion. So let's do some breakout rooms for up to 15 minutes. I think it should be okay. Mizuki, Emma, would you like to do the breakout rooms? Because my Zoom is having some weird problems. I hit the more button and it just says start focus.
Brandon,
yeah.
I do worry that maybe because it's this one now is dropped to the basics room, so that may not be able to do the breakout room. So if this is the breakout room now, should we all join to the new Zoom?
Yeah, do it. Let's go over to the new Zoom so we can do breakout rooms properly.
Okay. So can everyone get, copy it down, and then I also text to the chat message, yeah?
Okay, I see it there. It's in the chat. Okay.
Okay, so I text, yeah? All right.
Okay.
On new Zoom now.
Yeah.
Sorry for disruption. It's some technical problem. Uh,
Then I'm going
okay.
to answer Tina from Hanoi has a question. So I'm going to answer Tina's question
Yeah.
in just a moment. Okay. Shall I leave and join, Ms. Duke?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let me.
So have everyone got it? All right, everyone, they still have 26 here. So everyone, please join the new Zoom, please. I put in the chat now because this room is unable to do the breakout room. Yeah. Các con ơi, các con vào Zoom mới giùm cô Đức nha. Tại vì cái Zoom này nó bị hư á. Nó không làm breakout room được. Nha. Các con thấy chưa?
You can speak Vietnamese too, bro.
Rồi. Ok.
Do it now.
Yeah. Để cô coi coi.
I will leave. Goodbye, everybody.
Ok. How about wait,